mention na ba about dun sa Geek Fam? What should they do right now? It's Bren Esports ang kanilang katapat, not the easiest team to take a game away from. At not only that, yung Geek Fam, sobrang naghahanap sila dito ng momento. When you are at a slump, kailangan mo makahanap mga little victories. Pag ikaw ba Geek Fam PH laban sa Bren Esports, okay na ba sa'yo maka one game lang or do you want to win the series? What is your goal right now laban sa Bren Esports? Tingin mo?
Yeah, one win is still one win. I mean, malaking bagay yun, malaking moral boost yun. But then, we are aiming for that success na talagang or complete victory para dito sa Geek Fam. And I think kailangan muna nilang bumalik sa mga comfort parts nila bago sila mag-experiment or totally experiment ng mga kanya-kanyang techniques.
Wag na muna yung Natalia.
Yeah. Midnight, Bren Esports, what can I expect from this team? So far, nakita natin mga strategies sa kanila. They employ some experiments pero some solid picks na rin. Like for example, hindi man experiment, but they did this core Rafaela. And there was also yesterday kung saan pinilit nila yung 1-1 and it worked nung game number 3. Yeah, we expect that this time.
I don't think we'll see the same draft or we'll see the same strategy, pero I do think na ito yung composition na hinahanap nila. It's called easy on the marksman and few yung gumagamit ang mage. Unless double marksman sila, pwede nila gawin yun. Kasi nakikita natin yung nagiging success ng Bren Esports is kapag na-utilize nila si Few at si Cartezy ng magkasama. Kasi yun yung nangyari sa game nila sa Sunspark. Si Few, he played a Rafaela. Yes, it's a bad hero on the mage role, pero it complements the lineup. Kumbaga, it's a 4-protect-1 strategy. Meron silang Claude doon. Unfortunately, not the right draft against Sunsparks. Pero hindi kasi natin nakikita yung signature Bren. Nung second game, lumabas yung double marksman, Kimi and Granger, and it was repeated yesterday. Dalawang aggressive hero on Few and Cartezy. Doon nagwo-work yung lineup ng Bren Esports.
And this is Kimi, first pick. Alam natin na priority to, but this is also a flex pick because not because potentially may support siya, but because of the fact na pwede siyang either safe lane or Selena. And pwede pa mag-double marksman ng Bren. Geek Fam PH, sila ang makakuha ng Selena. Bren Esports is a team that really prioritizes Selena as well. But are they fine with this, that Geek Fam PH already went for the Selena?
Yeah, I think sobrang okay sa kanila nito. Knowing kung gaano ka-aggressive ang Bren Esports and having that Kimi, it kinda have those early game prowess, sieging potential. Kailangan mo lang talaga lagyan ng backup. Open ang Valier natin dito. So it kinda pushes you a lot dito na may protection na manggagaling kung lalagyan man nila ng Valier with this Kimi. So, ang Selena, medyo kailangan niya lang muna talaga mag-arrow dito bago mag-start yung buong laban.
Midnight, you are a fan of this hero. What are the strengths and weaknesses of Selena? And will it be good laban sa lineup ng Bren Esports again?
Again, we've talked about it time and time again. The strength of Selena is the threat or the pressure na pwede kang tamaan ng arrow anytime and may mga matatapakan kang traps. With the added benefit of having vision over the bushes, definitely sayong-sayo dapat yung mapa. So, it warrants you to control the early game. Now, with the problem na may Kimi sa kalaban tapos sinama mo pa ng Valier, this Selena in this specific game is very undervalued, I would say. Kasi yung traps na lang yung mapapagana nila dito eh. Yes, the arrows, it will hit. Pero you're not allowed to go in kasi may Valier. Itutulak ka lang niyan palayo. It's a very nice answer, Geek Fam PH. They opted to go for the Claude. Pero look at the timings of Bren Esports. Lahat sila nakatingin sa early game. This Claude baka hindi siya makahinga.
What do you have to do now, Osiris, that you're going to be facing up against so much damage potential sa Bren Esports? Imagine nyo, from long distance, meron kang Kimi, meron kang Granger, meron kang Valier. I cannot think of any tank na pwedeng tumangkin ng lahat ng yan. Maybe Lolita na tama yung timing with the Bulwark, but outside of that, that's incredibly hard. So if you're Geek Fam PH ngayon, Osiris, how do you approach the problems presented to you by Bren Esports?
Yeah, from what you said, Lolita, isa sa pinaka-key point ngayon dito dahil sa Numenon Blast. Kasi kung mahihirapan kang mag-pick off dito with that Selena, sa dami ng damage, huwag mo siyang sasaluin. You just need to kite back if you're Geek Fam and then a very good Numenon Blast or any huge CC na mapipigilan natin ng Bren Esports dito. A flank for with a Cho will work, pero kailangan lang talaga nila ngayon ng big CCs talaga para mapigilan to. Numenon Blast kahit nga Akay, pwede mag-work dito eh.
That's an interesting Kaja. I guess na since Geek Fam PH wants to go for like the Claude or medyo farmer side, I think that they will also pick another very farm-dependent core. Kaya din sila nag-Kaja dito. Wow, this is interesting. They will consider the Rafaela. You know what? Last time, force ang Geek Fan PH ng isang support na Natalia, but knowing that other teams already are being successful with this support Natalia, are we gonna expect that kind of thing para sa Geek Fan PH?
Your team is
Quite frankly,
picking.
I don't see where the synergy comes from Geek Fan PH. Yes, meron kang mobility boost with the Rafaela. Pero kung titignan mo yung lineup nila, mukhang primary mage yung yung Selena and Cho will be playing the fighter side. And I don't really like the Kajaban. Nag-valir na yung Bren Esports. There's no room anymore for Bren Esports to pick another position for hero. Ngayon, ang problema ng Geek Fan PH is may palabas. Pwedeng Tamus, pwedeng Johito, kahit anong piliin nila in the Basha para lang ma-secure na walang counter kay Kimi. And mukhang maganda yung, ayan, nakikita nyo, parang naiipit yung Geek Fan PH dito. Nakita nyo yung mukha ng Exort kanina. Parang wala siyang hero eh. I think the last option for Geek Fan PH is to go for Lilia.
Lilia is good. Dagdag zoning potential din. And then of course, ito rin yung pwede nating ma-consider eh. Once na may maaraw, kailangan mabilis lang yung execution. Kailangan burst lang to. Kasi kung mapaprolong yung laban, ang Bren Esports with a very good re-engage, may ipit sila.
Tsaka kailangan nila ng wave clear for Geek Fan PH. They need a lot of wave clear. This is a Granger and a Kimi. Harley, oh my god, I don't like this pick from Geek Fan PH.
Medyo questionable, pero...
Kadita.
Kadita, somehow you got the burst,
Kadita.
but then it's not all about going in and going out eh. Kasi the problem right now is how are you going to set up yung kills na in-out kung hindi ka nga makapasok at all because of that Valier, because of the lineup ng Bren ngayon.
It's very problematic na yung ganti na nakikita natin mula sa Geek Fan PH, but I think that they still thought about this. Mukha namang yung talaga na pagplanuhan din nila ito. So far, we can see naman yung isang top requirement ng Selena drafts, which is yung burst. I guess that will come from Kadita. But I guess it's safe to say that Bren Esports will have more tools during all stages of the game, early game until the late game. Meron silang bala dito. That's why personally, I want to go for my prediction on the Bren Esports side. How about you guys? Who do you predict is going to win this? Let's start with you, Midnight.
I would say Bren Esports will easily take this game. There's nobody on the side of Geek Fan PH to catch all the damage output of the Granger and the Kimi. I would honestly prefer to go for the Harley for Geek Fan, pero dahil nga kadito yung pick nila, Bren Esports.
Alright, Bren. How about you?
Ako mabilis lang, Bren, kasi andyan yung Kimi tsaka yung Granger eh. I mean, with Carl RTZ and then yun yung comfort pick nila eh. Yun yung nag-work nitong mga consecutive games nila. Kaya I'd respect that. I'll go with Bren.
Alright, so unanimous decision ulit mula dito sa analyst desk. Let's see kung yun din ang inisip ng ating mga casters. We're gonna pass it on and please take the floor.
Maraming salamat, Wolf, Osiris, and of course, Midnight. Shinboy the one for Anay. Kasama syempre, paring Butters, of course, para dito sa ating second series. Bren Esports versus Geek Fam, Game 1 of this best of 3 series. Ladies and gentlemen, first impressions mo, no? Kasi rough situation ngayon, no? Over the past, isang linggo pa lang naman para sa Geek Fam. And now they're facing the likes of Bren Esports. Ikaw, take mo dito, paring Butters.
Ako, probably yung experimentation phase, experimental phase dito ng side ng Geek Fam. Pakiramdam ko naman ay nagigits na rin naman nila kung paano tumatakbo itong meta looking at the picks. Pero kasi medyo they are put in a very bad spot dito by the side of Bren Esports. Nawalan ng hero si Exort. Kaso, sabi nila ni Exort dito, sige, tanggalin yung hero, pupunta ako doon sa signature hero ko, which is the Kadita. And alam naman natin ito si Exort, sobrang galing niya kung mag-handle ng isang Kadita. Pero si May dito yung next na target.
Oo nga.
And look at that!
Very interesting rotation there done in by May. That will be our first introduction para sa game natin. Bren Esports, Carl Z, para syempre sa kami dito. Few on the Granger, Ribu on the Valier. Last din naman para sa Baksha, Coco on the Thaps.
For the side naman dito ng Geek Fam, it's going to be May on the show. Exhort ang gagamit ng Kadita, why not ang Rafaela?
Hold that,
And
si Coco
Kurt Z
dito.
ang gagamit ng Claude, pero si Coco dito naipit sa may pinakagitna.
Oo nga eh.
Geek Fam, CKTD ang gagamit ng Selena. Natapos ko yun.
And that's how it's
Natapos
done.
ko yun. Natapos ko.
With that split camera in. Pero the main plan there by Coco, yung may sim na napaka-ansi nung ginawa ni Coco doon. But I think there is, alam natin kung ano ang plan lagi sa first minute ng game natin. It's about making those delays, ladies and gentlemen. So, hato ngayon tayo, 1-1 for the overall score. And feeling ko inconclusive pa lang naman, no? Pero noting the nature ng compositions dito, ayun na nga. Assassination is what is to be delivered here by the members of Geek Fam. And if that is gonna be an arrow Selena connecting, it will be very rewarding.
CKDD here giving that kill para dito sa kanyang team. And Geek Fam PH, they will catch another one. That is Lasty. Pero Lasty dito, hindi na siya ipipilit kasi masyado nga na mamakunat. And there is always a chance na magulungan sila at mabaliktad.
Oo,
in that
mabaliktad.
situation.
Oo. Again, walang pahuli lang. There is a demand for Geek Fam to get the
Uy,
scaling
nakuha pa
in
ni Coco.
for this game. At ayun na naman si Coco, pure denial against the members here of Geek Fam. Yun lamang ang trabaho ng Tams natin dito kasi we do know how Tams is able to catch up din naman, no?
Oo.
As you go steady with this guy, even if a few kills he can afford na mangyari sa kanya.
And Exhort dito, nag-ahabang-abang na siya sa gilid. Alam niyang kaya niya gamitin yung waves niya dito. Ocean Oddity just to get in and out. Why not dito? Ang next na target, Rafaela will go down. The laser beam is there. Pero hindi, ihindayin yun. Ng Bren Esports, Kurt Z, wala siyang makuhang kahit ano dito.
Wala nga. Medyo tough situation din, mga kaibigan. Well, again, we go slow and steady. So far, for the snowballing capacity, there we go. Kadita is able to get the check against the support of the enemy team. Exort is here. Sumubok tumag si paring Lusty dito.
Kaso na
For the scout,
the
no?
checkpoint.
The checkpoint.
Sir, ID po, sir.
ID po, sir. No, buksan
Sir.
niyo po, sir.
Sir, buksan niyo po yung trunk niyo, sir. Wala, hindi siya talaga,
Hindi rin
hindi
talaga.
siya nakaabot sa
Patay na
pinakadulo.
rin, ha? Si paring May dito also going for that cut there on that bottom lane side. Ladies and gentlemen, as members of Bren Esports is starting to go and take this objective of the turtle. Lusty doing his job to zone out members dito ng Geek Fam. Lusty sitting now at 10% of his health, though it doesn't matter. That gives enough opportunity for Carl Z naman para makapag-kite back.
Okay, May on the other hand is just going to the bottom lane. Talagang hinahanap lang dito ng Geek Fam PH kung paano sila kukuha ng kanilang mga goal.
Oo nga eh. Init ng tarima natin, mga
Oy,
kaibigan.
ito tarima.
Naawa yata dito sa may bandang baba. Not sure about the main monitor din natin, no? Pero I think on the stream, we are all good, ladies and gentlemen. For the top lane side, got si KTD pulling up the recall habang Exort naman ang bahala muna dumepensa.
Okay, yun.
Oo.
Okay. Ito pala yung nangyayari.
Yung sa sa monitor natin, no? Monitor side natin. Pero I think sa live stream yata we're all good.
Kikwentuhan na lang namin kayo. Parang radyo na lang
Parang
kami.
radyo, mga kaibigan.
kami
Dito
na
sa may
bahala.
bandang top lane side, of course, we got 3 members coming in from Bren, kite back. Muna, mula kay Carl Z. Meanwhile, the push is being completed as well by Carl Z, ladies and gentlemen. On the mid lane side, again, walang masyadong pumapalalim sa bawat membro ng mga teams natin.
Ikakas ko na sana sa hilagang kanluran ng mapa. Sa hilagang kanluran ng mapa, makikita nyo na mayroong nag-aaway na team doon. Pero dito sa may crab, Geek Fam PH, walang sa kanila. Puro sa Bren. Ito yung tinatawag natin yung symbol na talagang gutumin mo yung kalaban mo. Last din sa may pinakalikod. And here comes the fight.
Z getting checked, ladies and gentlemen. Nakakap naman dinawa dito ni paring may hindi na siya
Natulak!
Nakakuha ng sipa at tulak na tulak. Dito kaagad yung ating Joe. As that is a good job done him by the Valier Tol. Coco naman got the arrow mula kay CKTD. Still, it won't translate towards any kill. Ang init ng laban, todo sundutan lamang sila. But I don't think there's a clear objective being taken here, no? Parang may konti lang parang may farm lead lang dito, yung Bren. As
Yes.
they have the better figure ng rotation against Geek Fam.
I mean, Bren is winning in a sense na walang makuhang kahit ano dito si Kurt Z. Kasi Kurt Z dito talagang iniiwan sa kanya yung buong mapa. Talagang pinapaikot siya dun sa mga greens, dun sa mga buffs. Kaso ang problema, kapag kukunin niya na yung mga crab coin and yung mga talagang madaling puntahan ng mga monsters, inaagaw dito ng Bren Esports.
Yun lang ginagawa ni Coco kanina pa, di ba?
Alam mo, parang kapag ganun yung nangyayari, you're expecting Kurt Z na magkaroon siya ng delay in terms of getting the items na kailangan niya.
Indeed. Baring Butters here. Let's see, Coco finally getting checked here by the members of Geek Fam. Again, the arrows of CKTD being on point pa rin naman para sa laro natin. 5 minutes in, actually papasok na sa 6-minute mark in a few seconds bago rin naman tayo magkaroon ng turtle. Both of these teams are starting to converge together.
Exert dito. He is the man na kailangan mag-setup para sa team niya dito. And Lasty, umikot-ikot, nag-U-turn. Pero eto na ata yung ayaw ni Lasty mangyari. Naibig sa may pinakagitna. Si Exert, wala siyang ultimate
Pero
dito.
enough time na makaback up. Hindi, walang nabati ng checkpoint dito. Araw, bayad na bayad. Yung Rhapsody ni Baring Pew Cards.
Ito na, pinapapakila sila! Shoot out!
Shoot out! Namin kayo, double killer shoot out is played up here by Bren Esports.
May isang tangke. Doon sa likod, lumabas yung pulang araw, pre. Lumabas! Yung mga namamaril, wala na silang magawa.
Na-burn na rin yung spells nila eh.
Oo.
Nakuha kay last year. You have to remember that. Grabe! Dito sa MPL natin, second day of our week 2, or rather third day pala of our week 2, Grabe mang bait yung mga tanks. No?
Shoutout nga pala kaya...
Kiluwas Lasty,
Oo.
no? Parehas tactica no?
Oo, men. Shoutout nga pala kay Manjin Pandas, yung
Ay, yun na
number 1 probinsyano master natin.
Yung attire ngayon ni Manjin,
Oo,
no?
pulang
Arte
araw.
pa rin.
Pulang araw. Wave number 3.
Ay, shoutouts din kay Tyke. No? Nandito pala sa Pinas si Tyke.
Shoutout sa mga tropa natin dyan.
Mainit ang tarima ni Tyke, yung mga upuan ni Tyke, no? Yan. 8-5 para sa laro natin. 7-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. So far,
Turtle
there's still a
resurrecting
few turrets taken in, but for the most part, it is in favor of the side of Bren Esports. That's 3 against 1, ladies and gentlemen, and that gives them some freedom to start on this turtle.
Turtle has been slain. Bren Esports dito. Nauunahan na naman nila tong Geek Fam. Look at the net worth lead. The gold lead na meron dito ang Bren is roughly at 4K. Going to 5K. Tapos, Geek Fam PH. Wala pa rin talaga silang makuhang kahit anong jungle monster. It's the idea na wala talaga makuha. Pero view dito, tignan mo yung ginagawa niya kay Kurtzy. And view, one more detonata. Make that 2 and Rafaela will go down.
Diba sa may pagbela at mga kaibigan, na-splash din dito si paring Dusty na hindi mahalaga. Wala siyang paki kung saan man ay mabasa. You got there, the Valier checking on against the Selena. Though shutdown si Pew dito. Good catch coming in from May. Pero that doesn't stop them, the members of Red, to go for push here on this inner mid.
Yun yung tinatawag na Splash Island, kaso hindi talaga mabanlawan si Lasty dito.
Hindi.
Masyadong mainit si Lasty.
Oo, ilang ligo pa ang kailangan siguro para mapapuntong ba si Lasty dito, mga kaibigan, na that leaves him hitting up Coco to take this inner bottom lane turret, ladies and gentlemen. 11-6 para sa laro natin. 7,000 na po ang lamang, and that is very clear. A visible leader by Bren Esports. Onto the item, we can actually see that Lasty doesn't mind any of the leads here. Nako si May. Dali. We got here, Lasty. Blade armor, no? We got Blade armor. Doesn't mind all those ADs coming in from Geek Fam. It is quite ridiculous din naman kung ibubuhos din yung mga mage spells ni Exort, no? Para dito kay Lasty. Pero si Lasty pwede naman braso. Pero si Ribo hindi.
Oh!
Pero alam naman natin yan. May pabalik eh. May pabalik eh, di ba? Akala mo na banlawan ka na, may konting boost pa sa lamig. We got Lasty here. Lambelat na lang. Di ba? Aray.
Kasi pre, ang inabot ni Ribo doon, nasa init siya, di ba?
Mainit.
Nag-aapoy siya. Ano ginawa? Binanlawan. Pulmon niya. Yun yung inabot doon. Kaya medyo nag-winter crunch yun eh. Kaso hindi niya kinaya yung pangalawang banlaw.
Pangalawang banlaw. Wala namang no choice na rin. As in, talagang kailangan mo ma-press yung winter truncheon. I'm actually curious lang daw kung napaaga ba yung winter truncheon. Had it been kung nakapag-winter truncheon siya, on the first burst of the rough waves, siguro mas marami sana siyang napigilan na marami sana siya sigurong napigilan na damage. I'm not so sure. But it doesn't matter. Still a good play coming in from Ribo. Although he got killed, he got checked by the members dito na ang Geek Fam.
But still, it's a win for the side of Bren Esports kasi kahit kunin mo si Ribo, the fact remains, gumamit ka na isang ultimate to get 1 kill. Yes, for the side of Geek Fam, that is 1 kill, that is a step in the right direction, pero ang opening kasi dito ng Bren Esports is pagka wala sila mga ultimate.
Oo, totoo.
So there is an opening for Bren Esports right now na tapusin to o mag-push ng ibang lane just knowing na yung burst capability dito ni Exort is wala.
Well, again, that's the problem though, no? Yung firepower pa rin. At the end of the day, you really want to get that firepower. You really want to get that burst as emphasized by us. Pero meron pa rin naman. It depends really on the setup. I just recall na siguro, hindi natin matatawaran na may nakita tayong mga mistakes na nanggaling mula sa side ni May dito. Pero again, we all know the show. Those mistakes, makakuha ka lang ng isa, makatama ka lang talaga ng isa, that would be game-changing din para sa side ng Geek Fam.
Mainit ang bigayan dito.
No? Kumakatok na yung Bren, ha?
Yes, this is only game number 1.
So
ito yung maganda dito, Kurtzy. Nag-aabang na siya ng pupunta dito. And look at that, maximum charge will connect to 2 on 2. And that is going to be 1/4 of their HP.
You need to be careful, ladies and gentlemen. The problem here is kung resource lang ang pag-uusapan, ang taas na ng control ngayon ng mga membro ng Bren Esports. Against Geek Fam here, for the most part, inhibitor turret na lamang ang pinangahawakan ng Geek Fam. Ang mismong base na lamang nila. I'm not so sure din yung demand for the farm dito ni paring Kurtzy, who's although leading the levels for his teammate. Not so sure if you compare that to Bren. Diba?
Mas naging sabihin natin, yes, may talent dito sila Kurtzy para kumuha ng mga XP, para kumuha ng mga gold. Pero ang ginawa naman ng Bren Esports dito, sige, kuha ka ng gold kung kakayanin mo. Pero ang importante lang naman dito is, kaya mo bang kunin lahat?
Oo, that's the question eh. Kaya mo bang kunin lahat? Yun ang gusto mong malaman. No? Kung parang optimal.
Gusto mo
kasi naka-ready na sa'yo eh, di ba? So, kung gusto mong kunin.
Kasi kapag average lang yan, ibig sabihin may space ang Bren para makuha etong game na to ng maaga.
Hindi.
Eh sabihin natin, kung nakuha niya lahat yon 10 minutes na yung game time natin ngayon, I'm pretty sure na dapat naka-item na to si Kurtzy.
Indeed.
Kaso, medyo na-move siya doon, sabihin natin siguro mga 12 minutes to 13 minutes para makuha yung fighting capability na gugustuhin niya. At habang nag-struggle, yung kanyang mga kampi, May is not looking that so good.
Yeah.
Exert dito, getting the kills, but you know, the Kanita can only do so much eh.
Set lang siguro. Makakuha lang na ng magandang set, no? I mean, clearly there's a demand for Maze Rough Waves to be as optimal as possible. As in, mas marami yung target na matamaan. But the thing there about Bren is yung kite capacity nila, the idea that they can deal some serious damage from a distance, and the initiate na pwede manggaling mula kay Lasty. Bumelet pa, why not getting check your clip as well mula kay Kartzy. Killing spree. Namahay na si Coco, kasama si paring Lasty. Doon sa base dito, hindi lang mahalaga yung minion may darating sa may bandang gitna dahil sa taas, meron namang kasama ang minion na Lord. And let's see there, the first inhibitor turret taken in by the Bren Esports squad. They're already knocking sa may mismong base. Pasok dito si paring May, went for the flicker in. Nakarespawn naman ng mga taga Bren Esports din. So you can actually see the second inhibitor turret going down in the middle and the base itself. Bren Esports takes this game number 1.
Malinis na malinis and no download games for Bren Esports.
Indeed.
Naging trend nila yon for the first 2 series na meron sila.
I would dare say paring batters, malinis nga talaga.
Malinis na malinis yung laro nila ngayon. And it's getting scarier and scarier as the days go by. Kasi this is the pag-a-adapt. This is the, sabihin natin, pacing na ginagawa ng mga championship caliber na teams.
Oo. I mean, I'm actually thinking of the adjustments no na pwede sana magawa dito ng Geek Fam going into game number 2. But medyo malinis di ba?
Yeah.
Ang ganda rin kasi ng lineup ng Geek Fam. Probably another cheesy approach siguro. You know, Nakadita. I'm not against the Nakadita, pero maybe that's one point. Maybe a new formula talaga, totally, no? Para sa damage dealer dito ng Geek Fam. Let's see to. Anong take ng mga panel natin, mga kaibigan? From that game number 1, I don't think this is it for Geek Fam. Parang naman, hindi yan magbibigay ng madaling 2-0 against Bren. Para sa ating panel, of course, we got Wolf, Osiris, and syempre, Midnight. Take it away.
Maraming salamat sa ating mga casters. That was a very quick game mula sa Bren Esports. Very dominant, one-sided. Lahat na ng mga adjectives na pwede mong sabihin. But we did expect this to happen. Midnight and Osiris, is that exactly what we expected?
Yeah, I don't think the Selena pick is that good anymore kasi hindi na rin na-utilize yan eh. Si Farza sa primary mid. Yun na nga lang inasa lista ni Selena, bakit mo siya ipipick. Now, there's 3 things bakit maganda ang isang Selena pick. Number 1, dapat hindi Shinbu pang alam mo. Number 2, dapat yung traps tumatama. And number 3, dapat na-abuse mo yung early game power spike. Now, with the lineup of Geek Fam PH,